Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is for you, Scorpio. This is for the month of January. Sorry, I had to position my camera. Sorry about that. This is for the month of January 2021. Welcome to a new year, a new chapter, right? I feel that there are those of you who have been through the utmost in the past 2 months leading up until this year. And my heart and my prayers go out to you guys, Scorpio, because you guys are a sign that is represented by death and rebirth. So things can be extremely challenging for you guys, okay, especially for those of you who are younger, okay, maybe in your 20s. Some of you might be teenagers, I don't know, but those of you who are in your 20s and even in your 30s, things can be escalating a bit for you guys because you're going through a time of transformation that will change you for the better, so that as you get older, you know, things are not going to be, they're not going to feel so monumental, right? So there's a lot of change going on for you guys. So this also may have been a very sensitive month for you guys as well, emotionally. All right, so January 2021, let's see what this month has in store, what you guys have gone through, okay, what this month wants to, you know, leave you with once we enter Aquarius season and once we enter February, right? So I'm going to pull 3 oracle messages for you guys, and then we're going to get into the tarot, okay? So this is for Scorpio, all placements, all signs of Scorpio around the world, my beautiful Scorpios, for the month of January 2021, universe, spirit, ancestors, archangels, deities, please speak to me for Scorpio. What are some messages that you have for Scorpios for January 2021? All right, let's see here. Scorpio, January 2021. Also, Scorpio, if you hear a lot of wind, it's because it is very windy where I live right now. It is just a normal thing. It happens frequently. Just a lot of wind. Very gusty outside. So if you guys hear a lot of whistling or howling, it's because it's very windy outside. Okay. Okay, you guys, of course, naturally you got the turtle, water energy. So like I was saying, there is it's very watery energy in the month of January. Not so much like with the moon energy or anything. It's not like we're in a water season at all. We have Capricorn and Aquarius season this month, but it seems like for you, Scorpio, the element of water is very, and you are in the element of water, you're a water zodiac sign, right? So there is very sensitive energy, and there is a need for you to kind of adjust your environment, okay, so that you can accommodate yourself. I'm going to read this card to you in a moment, but I'm going to pull the rest of your oracle messages. Okay, first for Scorpio, universe, source, ancestors, deities, archangels. For the sign of Scorpio for the month of January 2021. What messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of January 2021? So I feel like there is something in regards to balance here for you, Scorpio, in regards to your emotions and how you feel, and balancing, whether it be anger, happiness, whether it be spirituality and practicality, you know, in your life. There are some things that you can't let your emotions get the best of you within that circumstance, right? Oof. Okay, I don't know, that's too many. Okay, so like I was saying, practicality versus spirituality. Well, not versus, but like balancing those things out, right? So we have the full moon in Taurus, which I think Taurus is your opposite sign, if I'm not mistaken. It says your dreams need a practical plan. I'm sorry, the camera reads this backwards, but you have the full moon in Taurus. So it seems that either there's a Taurus that you're dealing with here, okay, but that is your opposing sign. So maybe there's something that Taurus can help you with or teach you. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says it's a time for healing. So I feel, Scorpio, that if there's anything practical or physical, tangible, money, finances, budgeting, moving house, cleaning house, spring cleaning, which spring is around the corner, right? Your children, your family, your friends, your romantic partners. If there is some dreams that you have, because dreams are very like, they sound good, they feel good, they look good, but then you have to recognize that there is a reality to how you approach those dreams or create those dreams and bring them into your reality, right? Making those dreams tangible. And maybe, again, your emotions may get in the way of that, because dreaming is very watery energy as well. It's very beautiful energy. But then you get into that earth energy, which is Taurus, right? You have a lot of green in your reading too. So money, definitely speak to some deity, speak to your creator about your money. Some of you guys may work with other deities. Speak to them about your money. Create money altars, okay? Because your healing from the past is attached to your success. So if you're not healing from the past, you're stuck in the past and you're not focusing on the work that needs to be done to make your dreams tangible, right? Okay, we're going to pull one more oracle message and then I'm going to read what the turtle card means for you. And then we're going to get into your tarot, okay? So yeah, there is something here about your tangible blessings here. If you want to travel, what is a practical process? Like what are some practical things or factors that are going to play into you bringing your dreams into your reality, right? So, like for example, if you want to move out of state, or you want to sorry guys, so much going on outside. You want to move state or you want to move countries, right? Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter where you live, you just want to move, right? What are some practicalities that play into that? You have to see how much plane tickets are. You have to see like our reality now. You have to make sure like social distancing and things like that. You have to make sure like how are we going to go about this safely? What is the budget, right? How much is it going to cost to move my things or put it in storage for the time being? Whatever, And if you haven't thought about those things, Scorpio, definitely start thinking about them, right? And also with relationships, right? You want to get married, or you want to have a more healthy sex life, or you want to have a much more healthy, you want communication between you and your partner, or maybe a new partner. You're looking for someone that you can talk to. What does it take for you to actually find that partner? Does it take you, like it says, it's time for healing? You may need to heal some things within yourself and let go of certain people in your life, friends, family members who hold you back from going after the dream partner that you want, or bettering, for those of you who are in relationships, bettering your relationship with your significant other. Okay. Having hard conversations. Those are practical factors. Okay, we have the coyote. Okay, for you. And it says revealer of truth. So this is not, with the coyote coming out, this card is representing, I won't read all of, I mean, I guess I can. It depends on if my spirit leads me to read these cards, but it says don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So this is all about paying attention, Scorpio. Paying attention. If you guys have gotten yourself in a bind, or if you're going through a tough time, maybe you've lost someone, you may have lost someone who was a earth sign, or maybe there's someone that, you know, if they haven't passed on or anything. This is just recognizing that whatever happens that just feels so intense, you know, and traumatizing, that's change for you to move forward towards something better. Okay? Mistakes that you make, don't take them so seriously. Just recognize that they're mistakes and learn from them. Don't remain stuck on those mistakes. Some of you guys have been through so much that at this point it's probably laughable, you know, for some of you. I get maybe one of you, you know, you just feel like it's just kind of laughable at this point, and that, you know, maybe you're just realizing, you know what, I've been through so much. I got to change my perspective, and I got to change things up, right? And really, you know, really get down to what it is that I truly want and what are the factors that play into me getting exactly what I want. Okay. All right, so let's read the sea turtle for you guys. Or the turtle, not the sea turtle, but the turtle. Sorry, gotta find the page. That wind is really going. I think for you, Scorpio, like all this wind, because it was not blowing like this before I started your reading. I just get the sense that there are some things that are being blown away. Some of you guys may live someplace right now where it's raining a lot. It's just a lot of rain. There's some cleansing that needs to happen. And it feels uncomfortable, but once it's all done, your life is going to feel so much more clear, right? All right, so we have the sea turtle here. There's that green, that beautiful green color, and it says, ancient soul, grounded, trusting at home in the self. Sorry. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When you're in balance with this card, you're peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When you're out of balance, you slow down to a halt to bring into balance and adventure. So, Scorpio, if there are some things that have just escalated for you, guess that's because the universe is like, okay, it's time to pick up the pace here. It's time for things to get interesting, right? And this can be emotionally. It doesn't necessarily have to be like something physically happening to you. It can just be emotional, not problems, but circumstances, psychological circumstances, spiritual circumstances, and it could be physical circumstances or tangible circumstances or all of the above. So whatever the circumstance is for you, the universe is asking that you ground yourself, that you balance your mind and your soul. You know, your spirit should be in sync with your mind, and your mind with your emotions or your heart, right? Instead of battling one another, because sometimes our heart can battle our spirits, or our hearts can battle our minds, and vice versa. When you're in sync, you know, I also get the sense that you guys are going to be traveling, or you guys are planning on traveling out of state or out of country. Okay, just getting away from the chaos that you guys have been going through. You guys are just recognizing, okay, there is something that needs to change. And it's something tangible. And the things that aren't tangible right now, that are just your goals and your aspirations and your dreams, you're recognizing, or you should recognize and start working on creating those dreams and touching them, making them, like I said, tangible. Okay. All right. So, and coyotes, they're survivors, you know, nowadays, right? Like coyotes they have a really bad rep. You're like coyotes, you know, people are afraid of coyotes nowadays, but you know, and that could be you, Scorpio. Maybe people just don't understand what you've been through, and they see you as a troublemaker. They're intimidated by you, or they just don't understand your journey, right? That could be something that you've been going through. But you're stepping into your power, you're stepping into your own, and you're recognizing what you have been through, and you're recognizing, you know, your traumas and what it is that you need to accomplish so that you can feel at home with yourself, right? Universe, source, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, archangels for the sign of Scorpio for the month of January 2021. All signs of Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, January 2021. Let's see here. Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Arrows in this particular tarot deck. Okay. Libra, the Justice card in this deck is called the Woodward. The Woodward. Some of you guys have been seeing 1111, or the number 11, or the number 2. Okay, Queen of Stones. This is Capricorn energy, or it could be Virgo or Taurus. So that's that practicality, right? It's that practicality. It's that tangible energy, those coins, okay? Or building a house or moving house. This is protecting what you have, creating your own sense of security here. Some of you guys are about to take somebody to court. Or somebody is probably going to be released from prison or jail. Yep, and we have the green man, which is Aries, and it could also represent Taurus. So there's a strong Taurus energy here, strong Libra energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. And then we have the Six of Bows at the bottom of the deck, which represents victory, triumph. You're going to get through whatever you're getting through, right? You're going to come out on the other side all in one piece. The fire is lit for you. Food is ready for you. It's the table's been set for you, right? There, some of you guys are waiting to go back home. And there's something about a court case here. Some of you guys are dealing with a father figure, or the father of your children, okay? But you're about to step into some clarity here, Scorpio. And some of you guys are mothers or fathers, or if you're mothers, you guys are turning into a mother, like a mama bear kind of a thing, where you're going to show your fangs, because some of you guys are going to court for custody. Some of you guys are taking somebody to court because of abuse. This could be a Taurus, could be a Libra, could be an Aries, okay? So we're going to go ahead and clarify the Ace of Arrows here for Scorpio for January 2021. Scorpio, Ace of Arrows, January 2021. Bottom of the deck, we have the Mirror, which represents the Hanged Man. Reflecting on reflecting on your transformation. Some of you guys are just, really reflecting on. So a lot of, there's Cancer energy here, Scorpio, Pisces. But you guys are reflecting. You're finding clarity, or you're reaching back into your past, or what's transpired recently in the past, maybe couple of months for some of you, or maybe in the past few years. You guys are really starting to contemplate and reflect on, how did I get here? And what can I change so that I don't repeat certain patterns of behavior, right? It's a lot of water energy here, Scorpio. We have the Two of Swords here. That's Libra. So there's something where you know that something is not what it seems. This card says injustice. So there's some type of court order, or you want to take someone to court because you know that there's still some energies that are not in sync, and you know this. And this can be with family or friends. And you start to unravel even more so, like how dysfunctional people can be. And you're just, and for some of you, this is just in general, Scorpio. Some of you guys just, when it comes to your family or your friends, or a legal situation, you just don't really care anymore about like what people are saying. You care about what you see and the patterns of behavior, and you're not really choosing sides here. You're trying to wait for clarity. You need clarity. You need to see it before you can believe it, kind of a thing. You want to, like, again, make your dreams more tangible, going about it a more practical way. Okay. Anyway, some of you guys, Scorpio, have Earth in your chart, or you guys are just moving almost like a Earth sign, or like a Capricorn, even a Virgo. Okay, but we have the Page of Vessels, which is the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Vessels, or the Knight of Cups. So some of you guys are about to get a message from Spirit, or you're going to get a message from a family member or a friend, or from the court or the legal system about something, and you're going to finally get your clarity. Things are going to finally make sense. Okay? Some of you guys are dealing with a baby. You're finally starting to realize there's some clear. Some of you it's about your childhood, but there's some type of clarity where someone is going to start speaking the truth finally, or you're just going to realize the truth for yourself, and you're going to be like, the light bulb is going to come on. That light switch has been flipped, and you're going to finally recognize, oh, this is why this is happening, or oh, this is why this person. Or you're just going to really start to uncover like someone's like dirty laundry kind of a thing, and you're going to realize that that person is very dysfunctional. But you're in deep contemplation, Scorpio, right now. All right, so let's see what the Justice card is talking to you guys about for Scorpio. The Justice card, January 2021. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Arrows. So it seems that there are things during, if this is a court case, or if this is dealing with a Libra, that you know, Scorpio, or this is dealing with balance and like keeping your eyes peeled and staying on alert, or just really not being on alert. Some of you guys, it's about being on alert. I feel like you guys are just sitting back and just kind of resting your case. It's your story. You're sticking to it because you know what you see. Like the evidence are pretty clear about a certain situation. You see the dysfunction. But you also know that you're protected. And maybe, Scorpio, there's a Libra that you know who's dealing with this, but maybe you see further into a situation than they do. And you're just like, nope, like that person's not good for you. And maybe this Libra person is just not understanding, like, leave this person alone. Or maybe it's both you and a Libra. Maybe you guys are coming into clarity about something together, you know. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Okay, you guys are almost done with this cycle. You guys are almost there. 10 of Vessels. 2 10s here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. You guys are almost done with this cycle. You guys are going to come out on top. Don't fight this, Scorpio. Whatever it is, whatever cycle that you guys have ended, maybe you guys have finished off a decade of something and you've come into clarity. You've done too much. You've done so much work. You stood up to your responsibilities. This is about to pay off for you guys. If there's a court situation, you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out okay. Your family, your children, whoever, they're going to be okay. 9 of Stones. This is about tradition or family. So I feel like this is a family situation, a court situation evolving around family. Or this is about your children. But this is also speaking to you about the past and how you may have had some codependent behaviors on people, thinking that people were going to have your back. And that's what you depended on. But now you're recognizing that they don't. They don't have your back. All right, now we have the Queen of Stones. Yeah, you guys are walking away from someone. You guys are walking away from someone for sure. Yeah, you guys, for those of you who are waiting for someone to get out of prison, or maybe for those of you who watch this, and you just got out of prison, or you're waiting to go home, you're walking away from something. You have the 8 of Vessels, which represents rebirth. So you guys are transforming big time. You're stepping into something brand new. Star card, there's Aquarius here. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, Knight of Arrows, or the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy. You see very clearly. Nothing's getting past you this time. It doesn't matter how nice someone is. Nothing is getting past you. Then we have the Hooded Man, which represents the Hermit. So a lot of reflection here, wanting to be alone, wanting to be at home, wanting to enjoy a nice meal by yourself. Some of you guys are dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. You could have Gemini in your moon or something like that, or somewhere in your chart, but you're done. You're done with something, Scorpio. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here, or the Four of Stones, which represents protection. You want your belongings, your family, and yourself to be protected. There's someone that you just don't trust, or there's a group of people here that you don't trust. And you've tried so many times to trust them, but this time you're finally coming out of your cave and you're showing your fangs, you're showing your teeth, you're standing up like this bear. You're showing people, like, you're making a statement. I don't trust you. I don't believe that this is going to work, right? You're done. You're done. You're recognizing something for sure. Now we have the Green Man here. Page of Vessels again. So you may end up getting a message from your father, or you've been having a conversation, a very loving conversation with your father. Or you're the father of your children. Wow, the king. Okay, the King of Arrows wanted to come out. That's Aquarius. So some of you guys have a father who's an Aquarius, or your father has Aquarius in his chart. Or this is the father of your children who's an Aquarius, or maybe one of your children are an Aquarius and this is something about their father. Okay, but there we have the Knight of Vessels at the bottom of the deck. That's Cancer energy. So you're having a lot of your trauma is connected to karma with your father, or a father figure, or the father of your children. Okay. This can also be you being in boss mode as well. You being the Green Man here. You're calling the shots. You're in boss mode right now, Scorpio. Like, you're not, anything that anybody has to say, they may think that they're coming to you in a nice way. They're being polite. They're, whatever, but you're just like, I don't want to hear it. I see what you've been trying to do. I see that you haven't changed. I'm good. You know what I mean? And it may hurt that person's feelings because they feel that they're genuinely trying to get you to understand, like, they care, but you don't care. Like, you're not, you are the King of Swords here. You have a piercing vision. You see things for what they are, and you're not hearing the apologies. You're not hearing the excuses. You just want to see change. You want to see change in your life. Therefore, you're not going to accept BS and, mediocrity from anyone else, right? You're not settling for average anymore, or at least you shouldn't. That's your advice. Okay. Yeah, so it's interesting. The Six of Vessels wanted to come out in the reverse. Okay, so there's a father figure here, or the father of your children who has been stuck in the past. Okay, which sucks. I mean, I don't know why I rolled my eyes just then, but I just get the sense that there are some of you guys that are just rolling your eyes when someone comes to talk to you, because they're still, like, stuck on the past, and they're not just moving on and just, trying to better themselves. And you guys are just like, I'm so done with this, because you got two sixes. Six of Arrows, or the Six of Swords, and the Six of Cups. You guys are done. You guys are moving forward. And if this person doesn't want to move forward, you're just like, sorry, I can't help you. Okay. Because we have the Queen of Vessels here too. Some of you guys are dealing with another Scorpio or Pisces or a Cancer. Again, emotional manipulation. I feel like some of you guys, this is multiple people. This is not just one person. For some of you, it could be just one person or a couple of people. But there are those of you who are dealing with a group of people. And you're just like, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. Like, or I don't want to talk to you guys for a while. And you're shutting your door for a little bit because you're just tired. Because there's some emotional manipulation. There's some callous behavior or callous energy towards you for the longest time. And you're done with it. You know that you deserve better. But you're moving forward. You're ready to move forward. You're done with being stuck, right? But for others of you, if this is a father figure, or this is the father of your children, whether you're in a relationship with the father of your children or not, they still see you as someone that they're in love with still. They act like they don't care. They act like, like they're just like very sharp, and like they're not really emotionally invested, but they are. You might be too, Scorpio, but I don't get the sense that that's you. This can also be your father, okay? If it's your father still has strong love for you, even though he may not necessarily say that, or maybe your father just hasn't really, like, he's been distant, but he still sees you as someone that he loves very much. And he just wants to move forward with you. He still, because with the Six of Cups here, I also see his childhood, or like children. And your father still sees you as their little baby, or their little, their little child. You know what I mean? Their kid. So they may still be reminiscing, but they want to move forward with you as an adult now, Scorpio, with the Queen of Cups here. They want to move forward with you for who you are now. Whether they're actually going to do this, I'm not sure, but this is what they want to do. But you may be kind of like over it, Scorpio. You may feel like, if I see change, then yeah, we'll move forward. But if not, I'm good, right? So it all depends. But just open to the truth, Scorpio, at the end of the day. Open to the truth. That's all that matters, is the truth at this point, okay? Balance your emotions. Go after your dreams, and make sure, don't just go after them. Make them a priority to become your reality, okay? Make them tangible. I love you guys, Scorpio. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading in February. Take care, you guys. Bye.